We started out with probably the first month, 2 months, most of the managers seeing that as, look, somebody's making me do this, and we gave a lot of sort of, let's say, busy work, which may have been much more around, go make some copies, go help with some very, very low-level administrative work. And I'd say in the evolution, I'd say probably after the 60 days, 90 days, what we started discovering was these students are very motivated. And pretty soon, we started getting, we started forgetting that these were interns who were here just for a year, and we started treating them just as any other employee that we would treat in the company. And it sort of morphed into much more of a, I want interns because I need some temporary help to do certain things, as opposed to, do I really have to take the intern because somebody's telling me that I have to participate in the program?
The beginning of my junior year, my mother started losing her vision. Came up to where May of 2011 she became legally blind. My father had lost his job shortly after this, as she was laid off and couldn't work anymore. So my father was unemployed for about 8 months. My mother was getting eye surgery, and the medical bills started coming up. We started falling short, and my brother and my sister were also trying their best as well. I was just in high school and was going to school every single day. I was part of the CPS Technology Club at my high school, and the tech coordinator came up to me and said, hey, there's a program in Chicago, and they're looking for students to get into their program. And I'm like, okay, what is this program you're talking about? He handed me a pamphlet, and it said Genesis Works. They wanted us to lay a foundation for our future and give us that jump start that we needed in this hard economy.
I'm happy to have been given the opportunity from our CIO, who brought Genesis Works to my attention through our business office, and they saw it as an opportunity to give new growth and development for junior talent that previously were unavailable to the association, and seeing if they have talents that we could tap into, and at the same time develop a partnership to bringing their talents up to the professional level, as well as giving them a taste of the professional environment in a technical setting.
The stories that they told around what they had started and what their expectations were coming into the program, and 1 year into the program, how differently their outlook is to a variety of different things of life, whether it is opportunities, whether it is their confidence, whether it is their belief, whether it is the future, and how they look at what they should be doing, what their aspirations should be compared to what it would have been a year ago.
We also appreciate the fact that our employees see them as easy to mentor, and definitely take on the responsibility of providing that guidance to them, not just on a professional level, but even on a personal level, to show them that we're not just a corporate citizen, but we're also people who have families, we're individuals who have children of our own, and we really do care about what goes on in their personal lives, in school, in the program through Genesis Works, to make them successful overall. And they see that from everybody, because everyone does treat them as not just a young talent, but also as just people who are going to be great contributors to the workforce.
My first day at AT&T was extremely nerve-wracking. I had no idea what I was going to be doing. After my internship at AT&T, I was sad. I didn't want to leave. They threw a party for us, a going away party for my coworker and I, the other intern, and I realized at that moment, wow, this team is really there for us. They wanted to make sure that we were okay every single day. They wanted to make sure that we were comfortable with working there. They wanted to make sure that we were just being ourselves.
I support Genesis Works because I find the experience both incredibly enriching for the students that are part of Genesis Works, and also for the individuals in the company that get to work with the students. I first had an opportunity to work with Genesis Works in Minneapolis, And through Accenture and the partnership with Genesis Works there, we were able to really expand the program both with Accenture and with other companies in the Minneapolis Twin Cities area, and really got to see the opportunity for the educational system and the corporations in the business industry come together and support these students who are so very passionate about their education and their opportunity to grow, that it really touched me in a way that when I moved to Chicago, I reached out to the Genesis Works organization here and really wanted to get involved and offered to help in any way that I could.
I support Genesis Works as part of Accenture's broader Skills to Succeed program. We help organizations where we know build skills in individuals and plan to help about 500,000 people by 2015. Genesis Works is one of those Skills to Succeed program that has been incredibly successful in taking high school juniors during their summer between junior and senior year and transitioning them from people who may not have seen anything other than a blue-collar, working-class job into a white-collar environment, getting them into colleges and getting them to be successful in that environment. It has been an incredibly powerful program to watch happen.
One of the things that we do in partnering with Genesis Works is an interview day. And this is a great opportunity for the students who come in to get to go through a real interview with executives and people here in Accenture. And when they come in the door, you can really see their passion, the commitment that they have, and a little bit of nervousness as well as they're going through a real interview.
One thing that really struck me is they are just like somebody interviewing for an analyst position in Accenture. They are well dressed, they are professional. Often they come across better than some of the candidates I've interviewed coming in for an entry-level position at Accenture because they have prepared very diligently. They have practiced. Now, like everybody else, they're nervous. I'm nervous when I get interviewed, but you can really tell the amount of diligence that they have put in to make that day successful.
Hearing those stories, I mean, you almost have to be unemotional and very cold not to be moved by what the program has meant to them and what a difference it's made in their life. You know, if you can have that sort of impact on someone's life while you are, sort of providing them opportunities, but still benefiting from the fact that, these people do real work, these people do produce, these people do things that are beneficial for us as a company. But to have this sort of meaningful impact to their life that allows them to become what I would consider and aspire to the highest levels of opportunities within the society is absolutely a phenomenal, what I would consider win-win type of opportunity where we as a company benefit from sort of having temporary help available in certain areas, but at the same time you make what I would consider life-changing and very positive life-changing impacts on young people's lives who may not otherwise have seen themselves to have sort of the confidence to go get what I would consider would be the opportunities that they should have aspired for. So it's absolutely a wonderful, wonderful opportunity.
You could see the bonds that were created with the student, the experiences that they had, the growth that they had through the year. But at the same time, it was also very enriching for our employees and the supervisors that they formed such great connections with the students. Sending them going away parties. I know of other students where teams have actually helped them move into their college dorms. So these are lasting bonds with the students, and it's really great to see them on that first day when they come in, not knowing what to expect, and then seeing them on their last day as they leave, and what they're walking away with, and also what our employees walk away with from the experience as well.